Hey, welcome to HiViZ Yarnz. My name's Cathy. I'm here with Daz, and we've got Devon Welch and Luther from the Devon Welch band here tonight.
Welcome, guys.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, it was an awesome set, and we loved it. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, it was a real good time. Stoke came here. It was a real good time.
It was awesome.
It was a real good time.
Tell me about your musical journey. Where did it all start?
It'd probably be the first time I took interest in an instrument was probably at my dad's house.
Yeah.
And he just had an old right-handed guitar around, and he used like 2 blues riffs, and he taught me them. And then it was just from there.
Right.
I can't remember what happened.
Yeah. So you picked up the guitar, and when did you start like writing your own stuff?
I was in like college bands,
Yeah.
and we're doing the variety shows or the talent, talent quests. And
Yeah.
then once we were out of school, we were always going to like battle of the bands and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been a big part of your life, pretty much
Totally.
from the start.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a great sound, great style. I like it.
Oh, thank you, my bro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Years of adversity, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Totally.
Hard.
So do you put a lot of your sort of lived experience in your music and your songs?
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah. Journey to Freedom, the album that's out, that was exactly that. It was a snapshot of time spanning 8 years.
Right.
And some of the things that I found out. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you've been doing a lot of collabs lately as well. I've seen you've been popping up here and there.
Shit, have
I? I've seen you in a couple. Actually, I think I did a review.
Yeah.
It was a big band. It was like heaps of brass, and you had a track on it.
Yeah, you're talking
Got
about the
the
Red
name of the
City
band.
Rebels, eh?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
the
yeah.
Rebels,
True. That
that's
was the first one that came to mind. Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah, featured on one
So
of
it
those
was
guys'
quite
tracks.
cool seeing you
Yeah,
pop up on there.
the
I was
brothers.
like, oh, Devon Welch. He's coming to HiViZ Yarnz.
Yeah, that was wicked. That was cool how that happened.
So did they just get in touch and
Yeah.
did you write something
I
for the song they created, or?
I think I met one of the members at one of the Bros gigs, Toy.
Oh, okay.
And then I jumped up with the brothers when they came to Auckland, and then I ended up meeting the bro, and then somehow ended up messaging each other, and at some point he goes, "Hey, here's a track." Like and I was just like, okay,
Cool.
Yeah.
sweet.
No, it was cool.
It was a wicked connect.
It was one of my favourite tracks of the album.
Yeah, there's some big names on that album, eh?
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
When you're on the road, what's your favourite place to eat?
Whoa, that's a hard one.
a real hard one.
That's a really
It's
good
mostly
question.
pretty bleak out there, eh?
You're 100% correct. You're 100% correct, and I can
Do you cook?
So funny story, bro. Shit you not, I came here tonight and I've still got a box of rice, chicken, and broccoli in my bag for anyone that's hungry later on.
You cooked it?
Did you
Yeah,
make
bro.
it?
Yeah,
made it,
man.
Came down
Oh,
on
man.
Tuesday. Just
Yeah.
was like, let's not be silly about this.
Yeah.
Food prep some shit for
That's
lunches.
preparedness.
Ended up having dinner with quite a few people. So yeah.
I think that's the best thing on the road as well. Just go to the supermarket, get some fresh buns, some ham, some cheese.
Yeah, if we're talking about it like that,
Can't
yeah,
beat
definitely try and hit the Saturday farmers market or the veggie market, man. That's my go-to. If that's available in that town, I'm
Yeah.
trying to
Oh, wow.
plan my tour around
Yeah,
that.
wow.
Or that
That's
next
so
leg at
healthy.
least, you
That's
know,
so
like,
wholesome.
yeah. Yeah, we've got some news coming up soon.
Got some news.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
some
Go
new
on.
tracks,
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
some new
Yes.
dates.
Coming out this year?
What can you tell us now?
You just never know. You just never
One
know.
of the tracks we played today.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Which track was that?
sharper than most. Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And you got some gigs coming up as well?
I do, bro. Pretty stacked for the next four months. So yeah, I'm on Waiheke Island, playing at the Gin Distillery next.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we come back down to Wellington for the gig at San Fran
Yes.
on
Yeah,
the
looking forward to
22nd
that.
of April, on
Yeah.
the Saturday. Yeah.
We'll put the link in the description on the video.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't want to miss that. Yeah. And then after that, I'm back up playing on Waiheke at a hall down the road from my house. So like a 70
Nice.
cap gig,
Yeah.
just to say hello.
Hmm.
And then we're back over to the mainland in Auckland in June.
Are you from Waiheke?
No, I'm from Kapiti, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kapiti.
You got family up there or something?
In Auckland, yes. Waiheke, I do now.
What's the connection
I do
there?
now.
Okay.
They've been my beautiful partner.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I lived on the coast for 29 years of my life.
Oh,
Yeah. And then ended up having an opportunity. I'm from Otaki. So
wow.
I had an opportunity to move to Waiheke. You don't say no to that.
My uncle lives there. He's from Newtown. He ended up there. He's the Mad Butcher, you know. Or Mad
I
Butcher.
do, because your Carlos.
Yes, exactly. Perry's.
And Perry's,
Perry,
yeah. I know exactly where he lives.
Yeah.
I know exactly. He's got the big chair,
and
the
he-
big
and-
fucking
and-
beach chair at his house.
And
eh?
he's,
It's
from,
giant.
and he's from Newtown, you know.
Yeah,
He's ended
right,
up in
yeah.
Waiheke.
I was going to primary school with Perry's son Carlos.
Yeah.
And I was across the road from their house. They lived right across from Waitoa Primary School. And then I remember going there one time. It was a little Les, bro's house. And his older sister comes in and is like, "Do you want his autograph?" And I was like, "Who?" "The Mad Butcher." Like, I had no fucking idea who the Mad Butcher was. She's like, "Do you want me to get his autograph?" You know, like, I was just like, "No, I don't know who this man is." Years later.
Only New Zealand has famous butchers.
Exactly. And Perry, he was one of the first people to buy one of my vinyls.
Yes.
So, like, it just had to happen.
Perry's a great supporter, and his brothers are awesome supporters of live music.
Yeah,
They
bro,
always have been,
definitely.
eh?
Yeah. Fucking A.
So, tell us about your band tonight. Who was in the lineup?
Oh, we had a huge lineup tonight.
Yeah.
To be honest, that was the first time we've played with that ensemble.
Wow.
Yeah, we recorded the album, and of course we had 4 more people in that were playing strings on the album. But that was the first time we had all played together in a setting like that.
Nice.
Luther here is the drummer. Tonight we had Conway stepping in for Jules
Yeah.
Blumen. And then we just had the rest of the sauce. We had Kaito, we had Mike, we had Bryn on the fucking horn section.
It was a stunning band.
Mate,
It was all of you, say.
Yeah, it was so good.
It was fantastic, man.
I'm very lucky.
You are. You
very
are.
lucky to
You are.
have such good friends.
We are luckier because we had you in the room.
No, I don't believe there's such a thing, hey? Yeah,
No, it's awesome, man. That's such a good sound.
totally.
And we'll be hearing more, no doubt,
No
from
doubt.
you and about you. And
Yeah.
you've got a great future, I reckon.
Thanks,
And
bro.
we want to help get your sound out there, so we'll be doing our part as well, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good
pretty
sound.
hard slog
Yeah.
with
It is.
original music.
Paul
eh?
catches
How do you
one.
find
Yeah,
it?
bro. Fair Freddy said it best.
Yeah, it is a hard slog, eh? You know.
Can be.
Yeah, that's right. That's
But
right.
when you got a good team like you guys got,
Yeah, well, that's right.
It's a good time.
You make your own opportunities, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to make opportunities. You know, you can't sit around waiting for other people to make them for you because they just don't happen. So you learn to make your own, and that's what we're doing. So you know, we're going to be doing live shows
Say
as
it ain't
well
so,
as this.
bro, yeah.
We come from the live, you know, we come from the live music background.
Yeah,
so
man.
that's where we really want to be as well.
Yeah.
This was all sort of birthed out of the apocalypse, you know, the live streaming
Yeah,
thing,
you were
which is
saying.
great. But we really want to take like guys like yourselves and other bands that come in here and go out there and smash out some awesome shows featuring the bands.
Totally,
Yeah.
sounds like we have similar co-poppers then,
Yes,
bro.
we do. Yes, we do.
Because a big part of building your fan base is having that online content as well. So it's
Your online fan base.
yeah. So then when you
Yeah.
go and tour, then people know about you. They've seen you online and
Yeah,
like your
exactly.
music and,
Exactly. Yeah.
So something a bit different that happened in the stream tonight was that we cut to a recorded video piece. Can you
Yeah.
tell us a bit about what that was about?
Yeah, just initially, it was a thought and idea that came to me when I was practicing for this gig. And it was also sort of something that had struck me within my lifetime
Yeah.
that had rung a bell of sorts.
Yeah. So is it is it from a book or something or?
That was Alan Watts,
Oh, okay.
The Dream
yeah.
of Life.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a passage of that whole,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Looking forward to watching it back. And
Yeah. My hope is that like it just takes people from where we were at with the energy up
Yeah.
here. You know, we're bouncing around, funking around, and then
And then you come
we were
into
coming
that
into
more,
the next
yeah.
scene
True.
of the performance.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This wasn't half as awkward as I thought it was going to be. It's good to
It's
just
actually one
sit
of
and
our
chill.
best ones.
Yeah.
I like
Alright.
it.
Is there a message in your
reckon-
music at all? Have you got a message in your music? I do hear a message in your music. Obviously there is.
I'm glad you hear that
Yeah.
there's a message at least in
yeah,
my music.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, totally. There's a lot
yeah,
at once
yeah,
on the album.
yeah.
The starting started off as a classical guitar riff,
Yeah.
and then by the time we got to the studio, Bryn had arranged 4-piece string
Wow.
section, and it was just, I stood there in that booth and watched them record it and just cried.
Oh wow.
It just completely opened up. I remember ringing him like months after we had like dropped the album and being like, Bryn,
Oh, that's awesome.
There could have been no better start to that fucking album than the song that was there with your fucking strings on it.
Yeah.
Like,
So what
Yeah.
song is that?
that's Joe's song.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the original, the first song on the project.
Okay. Oh, wicked.
I think it's hard to have your own sound too. You know, you do have your own sound. You know, like as a band, I definitely hear a sound there. You know, you don't sound like anyone else around at the moment, and
Thanks,
you definitely
bro.
sound current,
Yeah.
which is great. You're a very relevant sound, and that's why I say you guys have got a good future
It's a
here.
really
you
I
nice
know.
appreciate
blend
those
of-
compliments.
It is.
Yeah,
It is a
that's-
great blend,
thank
and
you.
it works. This is the sort of thing we're looking for in here. You know,
Yeah.
that sort of vibe. That's our sort of
Vibey,
vibe. You
yeah.
know.
Well, it's funny because the towns that I come from, like the talent that can be found in garage sheds,
Yeah.
Yes.
they
Oh,
don't ever go out
Yes.
and
Yeah,
go
it's
to the
really
telly
cool.
for a jam or you know. There's just so much talent out there, especially on
Yeah.
the coast, man.
Yeah.
On the coast, it's unbelievable.
And there's a lot of, and there's not even many places to play now anyway, you know. So even if you are trying to get out there, there's a lot less places to perform, and
It just boils down to we're gonna have to do it ourselves, right?
that's what we're doing.
Exactly.
It's exactly
Exactly.
it. Yeah. We started this for ourselves so that we could have something
Yeah.
to play. You know,
Thank
that was
you.
really
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Something to
bro.
It was
focus
really it.
on
Was,
as
it was,
well,
it was a
like-
self-indulgent thing for us. It was like
Yeah.
far out. You know, like no one's gigging, everyone's going nuts. It's like shit, man. We got to do something. And so we thought, oh, well, at least if we live stream, we're live streaming off a phone to 30 people.
So sorry to hijack the interview, but how many cameras did you guys when you first set up?
Well, the very first stream we did, I
five.
think Reef
Off
brought,
one?
I think
Yeah,
no,
of course.
we did one. Reef brought in a decent camera when we did our first couple of proper streams,
Yeah.
and then we bought we just had 4 stationary cameras.
Yeah.
And then once we got one of these things here,
Yeah, those
it's
things
like,
are
oh
fucking-
my god,
no.
that's where we need to
Yeah.
go. So now we've got the 3 of those.
Quality
and
difference is just
3's enough. You wouldn't have more than 3 because each one's.
it's too confusing to
Yeah.
operate them.
But you need enough
But
like,
having-
to
yeah.
change whilst doing the
It
Yeah,
pretty
so we
much
got-
covers all the
Yeah.
angles.
We've got a
eh?
couple
I
of
get it.
fixed cameras and then those things here. Yeah, and you can set all your presets. You can do heaps of presets, you know. So just
Yeah, the bro was showing me.
yeah.
I love that shit. I'm a
It's
nerd.
good.
It's a
I'm
lot
a
of
nerd
fun.
when it comes
good.
to sound, when it comes to
Yeah.
like lighting, when it comes to video.
It's great. Yeah,
I
we
wanna
couldn't
know it all.
You know, like we couldn't do it without
Teach me.
Reef and Tommy's skills, like doing that there, and
Yeah, bro.
yeah, he's the mastermind behind a lot of
It
this.
shows, bro. It shows from the outside in, like before we even met each other.
Yeah.
It shows.
Yeah, oh cool.
It shows, and that was why I was so stoked to come
Poor
here.
bugger, he sets everything up, and then everyone comes in, and as you walk past the camera, people just sort of,
Yeah.
you know, and you've got to knock it a little bit. It's like,
Maybe we need to put in the
change
brief.
it, change it.
All right,
Yeah.
guys.
well, it's a small room, isn't it? You know,
It is.
It's hard to knock.
I like the space.
Yes, it's a good
The space was it housed us comfortably. I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon we could get an 11-piece in here
Yeah.
tonight. There was two empty spots.
You're
down
exactly
there.
right. You're exactly right.
We did. Yeah. So yeah, we know we can go that little bit more. Yeah.
Fucking A.
But hey, it's awesome having you guys in here.
Oh,
eh?
well, thank
it's
you,
definitely
guys.
definitely one of the top acts for me in here.
Thank you, bro.
For us, I think.
Appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, no
Really do.
worries, man.
Appreciate that, bro.
And man, that was class.
Thanks,
That was
man.
class,
Well,
man.
thanks to the band, obviously.
Yes, oh,
thanks
for
to
sure.
you guys.
Yes.
Thanks to Kiddo.
Yep. Yes, thanks to Keru and Music Planet. Music Planet for keeping music on the planet, of course.
Exactly,
And Keru for
yes.
keeping us well lubed. And
Fucking
it's
right.
great beer, isn't it?
It is.
It's good
Fine.
beer.
It's a fine drop.
Good beer. And also Whitaker's Chocolates for their chocolates.
Great input.
Yeah, great chocolate.
Great input.
We're onto something, man. It's good.
Thank you,
It's
bro.
really good. Yeah.
Thank you, bro. I just totally grateful to be able to do what I do with the caliber of people that I do, and
Yeah.
people like yourselves. Just there's a lot of good creative energy out there, just waiting for a home.
Yes, for sure.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll be able to see these guys at our HiViZ Yarnz launch party, which is at San Fran on the 22nd of April. There's these guys playing. There's also Cathy's band Rain, which is a great kick-ass rock band. There's also Cyan Doherty and her amazing band, and Voodoo Blue. So we've got 4 good bands. We've got Double G, MC, Double G, and we've also got Dirty Mike, and we've got
Joshy E.
E, yes, he's a killer rapper. We've got VJ Cube Man,
That's the one.
yeah, they're having a VJ there as well, and a DJ. We've got DJ Jodeci. It's
That's
a
right,
party.
yeah.
It's going to be a party. We've got these lovely chocolates. There'll be plenty
got
of
Kiwi
these
coffee
here.
and pie,
Yes, we've
catering.
got catering. It's all for $20 at San Fran on the 22nd of July.
gonna be awesome.
22nd of July, 22nd of April.
April.
Don't go in July. If you go in July, we won't be there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Devon. Thanks for coming in
No,
here.
thanks for having me,
Thanks,
Tay.
guys.
Really
Thank you, Luther.
appreciate it.
It's
Yeah.
awesome,
brother.
man. You guys were
Awesome,
unreal.
thanks.
Yeah, too much.
Thanks for having
Thank
us.
you. Cheers.
Cool.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We're HiViZ Yarnz.
See you on the next one.
Yes. Cheers.
HiViZ Yarnz.
HiViZ Yarnz.
HiViZ Yarnz.